Welcome back to 6 News at 5. Time to take a look at your weather, and we're starting off with our totals for today. We hit 63, which is cooler than our overall high from yesterday, but actually warmer than anything that we saw all day yesterday, because remember, we hit yesterday's daytime high at about 9:50 in the morning. Today's actually came in the afternoon. 63 did start off at 37. I was out in it. It was brisk, but not too bad because the winds were light this morning. Out there right now, most of us in those lower 60s across the area. A very comfortable Tuesday evening for you. And as we head through the rest of the night, things won't cool off a whole lot further because we're going to see a southwest wind kind of enter the picture here, but as we head through the night, and that is going to bring in a warmer airflow, which means we will not be able to cool off quite as much as we have the last couple of nights. Now, for tomorrow afternoon, I want to show you this. Now, I've got us right around 80 to 82. Our record for tomorrow is 83, so it is entirely possible and potentially even likely that we could see a new record for tomorrow as we have those lower 80s in the forecast, and that's what we need to get to break that record. Those southwest winds, when they move in, can warm us up pretty dramatically, especially when we're expecting them to be very gusty. Take a look. Southwest winds here gusting up to about 25 to 30 miles per hour at times through your Wednesday, mid-morning, late morning, and then we'll kind of see things calm down for a second tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening before that cold front comes through. And guess what? Yeah, different direction, but going to be just as gusty. We're going to see wind gusts up to about 25 to 30 as the front rolls through for your Wednesday night into the overnight period. And then as we head into Thanksgiving, we're not going to see things calm down throughout the day. We're going to stay right there about 15 to 20 miles per hour with the sustained winds up to about 25 with the wind gusts throughout the day on your Thanksgiving. So keep that in mind. Yeah, the temperatures are going to be all right, but it is going to be pretty breezy to windy across the area for Thanksgiving. So it is going to feel a little bit chillier than what the thermometer says. So here's what it looks like by the numbers. 82 for you tomorrow. Again, very close to that record. Cold front comes through for Thanksgiving. We're right there around 60 degrees, but keep in mind winds are going to be in that 15 to 20 mile per hour range with gusts as high as 30. Friday, maybe a degree or two cooler, but staying kind of right there in that same range. But we don't have the wind to worry about as we head on towards Friday. So that's our Thanksgiving forecast. Those of you that have travel, let's take a look at statewide conditions as we head through the rest of the week. For your Wednesday, travel is going to be great. Plenty of sunny skies, a few clouds mixed in, but we do have that wind to talk about mainly along and east of I-35 and into the big country, but most areas in the 70s, even the 80s down there in the valley. So again, traveling across Texas, not an issue for your Wednesday. As far as precipitation, not an issue for Thanksgiving either. The only difference is it's going to be a little cloudier, a little cooler across the state. Most of us in the 40s, 50s, and lower 60s for your Thanksgiving. And then for Friday, as you're packing up and driving back home, again, not a whole lot to talk about here. Maybe a little more cloud cover out to the west than we're going to have along and east of I-35 here. So we'll go partly cloudy out to the west. We'll go mostly sunny here in the eastern half of the state. But again, temperatures right there in the 50s and 60s, and with no wind, basically perfect travel conditions there for Black Friday. So that's what we got going on for the next few days. As far as the next 7 days are concerned here in Central Texas, again, not too bad for you. Thanksgiving, 60 degrees. That's where we expect to be. Remember, it is going to be windy, though. Winds calm down into the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we even have a little bit of a warm-up to talk about heading into Saturday. But then for next week, another blast of cold air coming in, mid-50s for your daytime highs, overnight lows in those mid-30s. And this time, this cold front might actually bring us a chance for rain. More on that in the coming days, of course. If you want your forecast on your own time, you can download our 6 Plus app. It's free. It's on Fire TV, Apple TV, and on Roku.